Alright, in part 4 of our maze, what we're going to be doing is setting up our game so that it counts the items that we collect. So you want to start by right-clicking on one of your pickup items. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in an actuator. And you want to connect the controller to the actuator. And it's going to be a message actuator. And for the subject, you're going to type in pickup. And you want to make sure that you're careful. If it's lowercase, leave it lowercase and remember that. Okay, and you got to make sure you spell it correctly. And what we need to do is we need to do that for each of our pickup items. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just delete these that you put in already. And then just duplicate the ones you already have. But just make sure it has an actuator that says message and the subject is pickup. And then once you have that, what we're going to do is we're going to add in an empty. So go to add and select empty. And we're going to program this empty so that it'll count our collected items. So make sure you have your empty selected. I'm going to zoom in on it. Empties will be there, but you won't see them when you play the game. Okay, so select the empty, go to add property. Under name, we're going to switch it to items with an S. Oops, and I've got my number lock on my keyboard here. There we go. So name it items. Let's just do it all lowercase, make it simple. Select the D here, this is for debug. And then we're going to change this to int for integer, so it'll count the whole numbers. Once you have that, we're going to add in a sensor, controller, and actuator. For our sensor, it's going to be on message. And the subject is going to be pickup, and you want to use all lowercase letters. You want to be careful that you do that correctly. Connect the sensor to the controller, and then connect the controller to the actuator. And for our actuator, we're going to change it to property. And then instead of assign, we're going to select add, so it'll add up the pickup items. Where it says prop, you're going to type in items, because that's what we want it to count. And then give it a value of 1. And you want to make sure that items is all lowercase. So once you've done that, go ahead and try it out. So you'll hit play. And as you collect the items, you'll notice in the upper left hand corner that it will count them. So we have 2 there, and I can zoom out. I'll play it again, and I'll go around here and collect the items. And as you see, as I collect them, it adds them up. Okay, so once we have that done, go ahead and save your work. So go to File, Save, and then click on your link to save your work. And that's it for part 4.